guys, today I'm going to be doing a book review, and I'm going to keep this book review really brief and to the point, so it might be a little bit quick. Now, I'm going to be doing it on Rebel City of Indra by Kendall and Kylie Jenner. Now, the reason I wanted to do this book review, first of all, there aren't too many reviews up, not that I've seen any on YouTube, but like on the internet, there aren't that many either. So, but the reviews, because I was debating if I should read this or not, and usually I go to reviews when I want to know if it's good or not. So when I read the reviews, they were really like, they varied so much. And some people said it was amazing and it was just phenomenal, and some people said it was like the worst book they ever read, and I think these were influenced by the fact that Kendall and Kylie Jenner wrote the book. So for some people it made it like, oh, it's better now because they wrote it, and some people are like, oh, the Jenners can't write, like that, this makes the book worse. And some people had low standards because they wrote it, some people had high standards, and that just kind of influenced what they thought about the book. But for me, I want to disregard the fact that Kendall and Kylie Jenner wrote the book and just read it and see like how it actually is. Now, I thought this book was phenomenal. I mean, not phenomenal, but it was a good book. Like, I think it was definitely worth reading. I was happy I took the time and read it. But I wouldn't say it was the best book I ever read, but it was definitely a good book, especially for young adults and teens around that kind of age. But the fact that surprised me was the fact that Kendall and Kylie Jenner wrote the book, and because when I first heard they were writing a book, I thought it was going to be beauty and fashion. I was kind of surprised, but don't worry, I didn't base my opinion because they wrote it or anything. It was honestly a really good book. It's about two girls, Lex and Livia, and this is a dystopia society, and they work in levels. Like, islands are the highest, where the highest and like most valued citizens live, and then you have the middle, and then you have core low, rock bottom, which is the absolute worst, and then they always talk about how horrible it is. And so they're both orphans, and Lex was actually she grew up in the high society. She grew up on her island, which was called Helix, and she had kind of like a governess, which is kind of like a caretaker almost. And she grew up a really privileged life, but she was always kind of imprisoned in her own island. And Livia, on the other hand, grew up in an orphanage, which was the absolute worst because caretakers, no one even took care of you, and kids would disappear overnight because they had genetic flaws and they weren't like everybody else, so they would be sent to rock bottom, which was absolutely horrible. And they just kind of, and like, if you didn't get your food, you could just starve. Like, it was pretty bad how she grew up. But you just kind of see where the story takes you, because I can't say too much without spoiling the book. But it does leave on a cliffhanger, because you don't know what happens. And honestly, they could just end the book like that, or they could make a sequel. I think it's up to them, because they definitely could end the book like this. But yeah, that was it. I really do recommend people to read this book, because I thought it was really good. Also, gonna do an outfit really quick. So my headband is from American Eagle Outfitters, and no, it was just 2 videos where I wore all American Eagle Outfitters. So don't worry, like, I just don't shop there. And my shirt is from Pink. And if you were wondering, I am wearing different colored contacts. They are like, I don't remember if I told you I wore colored contacts or not, but I do. And my other ones were brown, and these ones I'm wearing right now are kind of green. Now, I slept with my brown ones on, so I had to put them in solution, and these I got like a really long while back, so yeah, but I had to see for the video, so I wore them. So I'm sorry if y'all don't like them or anything, but I really want to know if I should get these again, so let me give you a close-up. Anyway, so if y'all could comment down below saying yay or nay, you should not get them again, I would really appreciate it. And please like and subscribe, and all my social medias will be in the down bar below. And thank you for watching. Bye!